Hey everyone, it's Drew here at Card in My Eye. Today I wanted to share with you how I created this accordion fold chipboard album. It was super simple to do, and I had a lot of requests after I showed this album in my last video on how to make the accordion album out of chipboard. It's a complete handmade book, and so I thought I'd share that with you. And you guys, I still do have 6 kits left for the paper bag album that I showed you last night. Here's just one of the kits. I'll link it on the screen right there so you could find it. So head over and check out that video to purchase one of these awesome kits. You can make one of these mini albums if you'd like to. And so we are going to get started. Basically, what you're going to need is, in this mini album, I actually used 5 pieces of 4.5 by 6 inch chipboard, but for this tutorial, I'm going to use 6 pieces of 4 inch by 6 inch chipboard. So you're going to first want to cut your chipboard to 4 inches by 6 inches, and it's a medium weight chipboard. This is what the size looks like, and we're going to set these off to the side, and we're going to grab our scoring board, and this is just my Martha Stewart scoreboard. Mine's super dirty. And then I'm going to grab my strips, and I'm hoping my little, yeah it is, my score is up here. And hopefully I can move this down a little bit to show you guys, or more like move this up a bit. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to show you, you're going to need 5 of these 1 inch by 6 inch strips of whatever color cardstock you want. You're going to want it to be a pretty thick cardstock because you're not going to want it to rip and stuff. So you're going to need 5 pieces of the 1 inch by 6 inch paper, and it just depends. If you have 6 pieces of chipboard, you're going to need 5 of these. If you have 10 pieces of chipboard, you're going to need 9 of these. It's just one less piece of paper than you have chipboard. So now we're going to take these 1 inch pieces, and we're going to score them on the 1 inch side at a 1/2 inch. All the way down. And sorry guys, I'm at a wrong angle, so I probably won't even be able to score these correctly. So, sorry about that, if that happens. And I'm just scoring them all the way down on each of the sides. And again, you're going to need 5 of them for a 6 inch mini book. And then you're going to, or a 6-page mini accordion album. And then you're going to need 1 less for each page you add. So here is my last one, my 5th one. Okay, so now we have all of these cut, and I can move this scoreboard out of the way. And I could lower this camera angle a bit. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, I have these, and this is what they look like after they've been scored. It has a score line on it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my bone folder. This is my Martha Stewart bone folder. And I'm going to really give these a nice crease. Just like that. And you're going to do that on all of your pieces. Now, do you see how this side is more like the fold mark was pushed up this way, and this was indented into the paper? You're going to fold towards your pushed out piece, if that makes sense. So you're going to fold towards your pushed out piece, and that will allow your paper not to rip. And you're going to do this on all 5 pieces, or however many pieces of paper you have. So now you're going to have these 1/2 inch scored 1/2 inch by 6 inch pieces of paper, and then when you unfold them, you're going to have these 1 inch by 6 inch pieces of paper. So after you do that, then we are going to be using these as little joint hinges. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our chipboard pieces, and just for the tutorial, I'm going to use some sticky strip and then some ATG gun just to show you. So with the sticky strip, I'm going to do one of them. You're going to grab one of your hinges. You're going to grab some sticky strip, and this is just regular old sticky strip. You could use the red tacky tape from ProvoCraft. It's just whatever you use, and you're going to apply it to both sides of your hinge on the outside. Okay, so after you add it to both of your outside pieces, so you can see it on there and on here, you're going to peel one of those up, and then you're going to attach it to the far edge of this chipboard piece here. So I'm just going to attach it onto the edge there, all the way down. Make sure it's nice on there, and you could even lift it up and burnish it on there using your bone folder. So now you can see we have it hinged onto this edge. Here's a little hinge attached onto here. Then you're going to take this one, peel it up, take your next piece of chipboard, and what I do is I take it like this, and I basically, I'm not sure if you can see that little bit of cream cardstock above it. I basically just go, and you kind of have to get right on top of it, and you're going to, I'll just align it up and press. And now you can see I have a perfectly even centered piece. And then what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to burnish it here, flip it over, and burnish it here. So now we have a hinged chipboard piece. So how easy was that? Then you're going to take another piece of your paper, and I'm just going to use my sticky strip. And then I'm going to add, again, you're going to add on all 5 of these hinge pieces, you're going to add sticky strip on either side. And I really suggest you use sticky strip or a liquid glue and not ATG gun, because it's not going to hold at all. And then you're going to peel up one side. And as you can see, we ended here, so you're going to close it just like you would a book, this way. And then you're going to attach this onto this edge, on the opposite edge. And just align it up with the edge. And burnish it on there with a bone folder. Flip it over. Peel off your sticky strip from the opposite side. Take another sheet of your chipboard and just align it up with that edge. Perfectly aligned. Open it up. Score down. And as you can see, I have a bit of hangover right there on that. I'm not sure if you could actually see that right there. So then you're just going to use a pair of scissors to trim off that excess paper hangover. So I just had a little paper hangover right there. So that's all you have to do, and then you're going to start having this accordion fold album, and then it's just going to start pulling it like this. So now when you reach this point, and you just added this page on right here, you're going to flip it over, add sticky strip onto either side of this one, use it as a hinge on this side, and you're going to add glue onto both sides, and attach another sheet of chipboard onto here. Then you're going to take another one, put it on this side, add another sheet of chipboard on top, and you're going to make sure to glue these down, and then add one more on this side, and add another sheet of chipboard on top, and it's going to pull out like an accordion, just like this album here that I made. So that is how to create a chipboard accordion album, and I hope it was kind of easy to understand my talking there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye, everyone.